finally broke down and bought myself a real framing gun. According to the reviews, everybody loves these Milwaukees, so let's give it a try and see what we think. So here's the verdict after using the Milwaukee all day. The Dewalt is crying in the corner. We used it a little bit, but let me tell you what, MVP. Definitely love the Milwaukee. Now, the Dewalt's okay. It's not bad. And they say it's a little heavier. It is, but it's not really that noticeable. I would take the Milwaukee any day. But like I say, still nice to have the Dewalt. Nice to have them both. But this thing is not misfired all day. That one bent a couple nails. Does periodically. Don't know why. And it doesn't like the 2 3/8 as much either. I haven't run 2 3/8 through the Milwaukee yet, but we'll see. But for 3-inch, great. I mean, absolutely great. Another nice thing, if you have to really overreach and you're stretching real far, and you just, I don't know how that come out on film, so it probably moved, but that thing will shoot straight and deep. Even overstretching your arm and trying to get at something, it just does it. This one here would have left him proud and sticking up. So, like that one there. All right. Anyway, that's the verdict. What I like and don't like. The Dewalt's a hair lighter, but it's insignificant. It really isn't a problem. I like that it doesn't have a power button. It just, as soon as you need it, it's on. The Milwaukee, you got to turn it on. And the other thing about the Milwaukee is that, you got to power it up, but then it will not, if it powers off and you turn it back on, it automatically goes to single shot. You have to push and hold the button every time. So you got to turn it on and then hit mode to go on rapid fire. It's a little drawback, not a big deal. I love the load of this. When you load nails in the Dewalt, that goes back and stays back. So you have to pull this back, then slide it in. And sometimes they catch going in. They don't want to go in like that. You got to fight it once in a while. Not a big deal, but this is kind of like some of your other guns where you can just throw them in there. You just pull back and bam, it's done. As long as you let go of that little button right here as you do it. And that's so much nicer. It just really is. It's not a big thing, but it's a little thing. I'm not crazy about the rafter hook on this. It is more positionable, but sometimes it doesn't want to work too well. It just kind of gets in the way, or it hits your hand. It's okay, but it's not the best. I love that this has the tool belt clip as well as a rafter hook. That I like. And as you can see, this thing's already gotten used a lot today because it's getting banged up already. So it tells you we liked it. Other than that, one thing I don't like is that tip right there. It's a plastic tip. Now I can take that off, and maybe it would be better off if I did have this non-marking tip on here. I probably should leave it off because it does look like it has little edges here that could bite into the stud. So that might be better off without it. I'll have to try that because, like, especially when you're going to do angling a nail in, it'll want to kind of slide and skitter. But like I said, I didn't notice that had to be on there. I'll pop it off. Got a light, not a big deal, whatever. I haven't even had to adjust the depth on this thing. I said on my short, I really like that you can stretch out and shoot something from afar, and it'll just sink it. I mean, you just bam, and it'll go right in. It just really never underdrove a nail at all today. Never misfired today. No problems whatsoever. The Dewalt did pretty good today, but it kept a couple of them proud, and if you reach out like that, she will definitely leave them sticking out. So, like I said, not a huge deal, but definitely a difference. This, you got to wait till it winds up. Unless you got it on rapid fire, you can pull the trigger, and then you can see, and it's still kind of, it usually goes a little faster now, but I think the battery's about dead, because it will usually go a little bit quicker rapid fire than that. Yeah, I'm down to 1 bar, so that's why it was dragging a little bit there. So not quite a fair representation. This thing makes no noise until you actually hit it. And I mean, that thing sounds like it's power driving that thing in there. I mean, it almost sounds like it's breaking itself apart. I like it. So the difference, that thing is sunk pretty deep. Not quite so much, but not bad. Again, I haven't even adjusted the depth on this gun, so it could probably lighten it a little bit. But I'm sure these was, I have to watch it back in slow-mo, but I'm sure these were probably from the Dewalt. So, all in all, definitely happy. This is going to be my go-to for sure. Battery life was really good on it. I got no complaints. But for a second backup gun, or, you know, just that, if you wanted to even use that gun every day, it's fine. I did another video where there's little springs inside here. You just need to keep that on hand, because you will break those springs internally. We'll see on the Milwaukee. We'll see how it holds up over the long run. Maybe get back to you and let you know, but it may need some spare parts too. I don't know, but so far so good. All right, anyway, there's your comparison.